The music in this video is Ramin Djawadi's The Night King from Game of Thrones Season 8. I am not claiming ownership over any of it, and I thought you should know before you watch this video. Warning, this video contains spoilers for A Guide to the Dragons of Pyrrhia, A Nightwing Guide to the Dragons of Pyrrhia, A Guide to the Dragons of Pyrrhia, updated and edited by Starflight of the Nightwings, and basically the entirety of the Wings of Fire novel series. If you haven't yet read these installments and don't want spoilers for them, I highly advise you to exit the video now and perhaps return later. Thank you. Hi everyone! Welcome to episode 6 of 11 of A Fanwing Guide to the Dragons of Pyrrhia, Rainwings. If you don't yet know, in this series we will go over all of the 11 Pyrrhian and Pantalan tribes in more detail than provided by the books or guides alone. For resources, we will use the books, dragon guides, information revealed by Tui, and anything that is implied enough that we can consider it true or at least close to true. Physical description. Rainwings are long, agile dragons, described as very graceful and beautiful. They have curved horns and a long tail which they can use to hang from branches of trees. But by far the most interesting thing about a rainwing's appearance are their scales. Rainwings have lots and lots of tiny color-changing scales, which shift to signify different emotions or patterns. Rainwings can also use this ability to mimic other tribes, but if you take a closer look, you can tell just from the shapes of their bodies that they are different. Rainwings also have 2 fangs, and some Dilophosaurus-style frills from behind their ears, like in Jurassic Park. Rainwings can also change their eye color, and have default scale color settings which they hatch which are supposed to be lime green. Abilities. As I mentioned earlier, Rainwings are able to change their scale color at will, or according to their emotions, or if they just want to look cool. They can also use this ability to camouflage with their surroundings and appear invisible. They can also shoot a venom from their fangs that's technically an acid, but it's called a venom. Why is it an acid and not a venom? Because venom, by definition, has to be injected into its victims, while the burning effect of rainwing venom acts like an acid rather than a venom. Anyway, though very painful and dangerous, rainwing venom is only truly lethal if it enters the eyes or through an open wound into the bloodstream, and though not specifically stated, would probably also be lethal if it entered through the mouth, but that's kind of disgusting, so I don't want to think about it. Other information. Number 1. Rainwings are a peaceful tribe and have not been involved in a conflict for decades at least, instead preferring pacifism. However, they weren't always like this. In Darkstalker's time, they were known to harass Sea-Wing settlements, and the Sea-Wings sometimes had to resort to threatening them with animus magic, which the Rainwings didn't have, to remain in line. Number 2. Currently, the Rainwings are known as simply lazy. The phrase lazy rainwing, or don't be a lazy rainwing, or you're such a lazy rainwing, is really offensive, and it's basically based off of that. Number 3. Most rainwings keep sloths as pets. Glory has one as well, called Silver, who climbed onto her during sun time. Number 4. Rainwings, like mudwings, do not have families, instead keeping all of their eggs in, correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 large hatcheries, and having the entire village pitch in to help raise the dragonettes. There is an exception, however. Until recently, the spawn of Rainwing royalty were kept separately because of bloodlines and things like that. Additionally, this is why it was so easy for webs to sneak into the kingdom of the rainforest and steal Glory's egg. Fact number 5. Because of the earlier fact, Rainwings have no conventional way to know they're related, so they can do the venom test. This means that venom from related Rainwings will counteract and stop the melting. This is very useful, and was used for Glory to know who she was related to and that she had royal blood. Number 6. Rainwings have blowguns, like the one above, coated in tree frog poison that can tranquilize a dragon and likely kill one with a bigger dosage. This was used on the Dragonets of Destiny and several Mudwing soldiers who were in the area, and Rainwings aren't very good at approaching other dragons because there is a rainforest monster, which is actually the Nightwings, and dragons get terrified when they see something big in the rainforest because of that. Anyway, these were used on the Dragonets of Destiny, like I said earlier, so that they wouldn't be hostile towards the Rainwings at the first meeting. And the tranquilizer was also used on, just the tranquilizer was just used on injured dragons to keep them unconscious. 7. The Rainwings have a non-violent method of determining the next queen. Anyone is welcome to try, to the best of my knowledge, and the reigning monarch would choose Rainwing-related challenges, such as camouflage or venom contests. The contestants would both have a right to bring in help in the form of other dragons, but not to have others stand for them completely. 8. Rainwings are the only known tribe currently residing in Pyrrhia with a vegetarian diet. Home. The Rainwings live in a somewhat hidden treetop village in the rainforest kingdom of southeastern Pyrrhia. In the center of this village, there is the Arboretum, a meeting place for the Rainwings. And after the events of the Dark Secret, the Nightwings were also given a small village to live in the rainforest. In the middle between these two, there's a royal pavilion, where the queen gives speeches and holds meetings. Near the village and pavilion, there's the Healer's Pavilion, a place for all things medical, a dragonet wingery, which is exactly what it sounds like, which is for Rainwing and Nightwing dragonets, and a large banyan tree. Special dragons. Royalty. Queen Anaconda, Queen Grandeur, Queen Glory, Prince Jambu, and though not true royalty, neither is Oasis's or Thorn's line, so I suppose that Queen's magnificent, splendor, dazzling, exquisite, and, you know it, the greatest queen of them all, Fruit Bat, count as well. Dragons unable to color change, unable to scale change. I don't really know what they're called, so I'm just going to call them that. Chameleon, who is currently in the form of a bogwing called Mud. Or is it a mudwing called Bog? Hybrids. Princess Firefly of the Rainwing Nightwings in a possible future, and Peacemaker of the plot devices. I mean Nightwing Rainwings. Same thing. Thank you for watching this episode of a Fanwing Guide to the Dragons of Pyrrhia. The next episode will be about Icewings, a figuratively and literally cold tribe, so remember to watch the skies for that one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like it if you did, comment with questions or anything you want to say, and subscribe for more Wings of Fire content, like me not liking what happened with Darkstalker turning into Peacemaker. I'll see you in the next video.